the first thing we're going to want to do is put that calf in the calf recovery position. That means getting it up on its chest and pulling its back legs up towards its armpits. And what this does is allows both of those lungs equal opportunity to expand and fill with air, and putting those legs forward means that that calf is stable and it can't just flop back over onto its side.
Soil organic matter is 58% carbon. Through that microbial interchange, when there's enough carbon flowing into the system through photosynthesis from all of those plants, the mycorrhizal fungi will make this substance called glomalin, and it's kind of like a glue. It sticks a whole bunch of little bits of soil together to create what they call as an aggregate. The mycorrhizal fungi will enable it to be resistant to water. So if it's not there, you may have an aggregate that forms, but when water comes down into the soil, it'll just like explode, and it clogs up all those pore spaces. So it changes our water infiltration and everything else.
Nutrition is my favorite topic to discuss in the feed yard, and you can go to 50 different feed yards and everyone's going to have their own little niches or avenues as far as nutrition goes and how they step them cattle up and the feedstuffs they provide to the cattle. We work really intensively with our consultant that is at our yard a lot and developing tight rations in the sense that we want the very best, down to the part per million for these cattle. And the decisions we've made with our consultant and now having a micro mill that's on board with us has allowed us to pinpoint every single ration right to the part per million of where I want it. And the consistency is what we drive. Everything has to be the exact same way it was yesterday. The delivery of the feed needs to be within 15 to 20 minutes, the exact same time every day. That grain roll has got to be within a 4% increment of its whole weight to its rolled weight every single day.
It happens to the best of us. I've been a victim of crime myself, and I'm a police officer. It happens, right? Criminals don't care who lives in that house. They're a creature of opportunity.
Property crime is traditionally underreported. You know, typically only 30 to 40% of property crime is reported. We had one theft from motor vehicle reported into our office when I was a detachment commander in Fort Saskatchewan. And on social media, there was a report of 20 vehicles actually having been gone through on the street. So from a policing standpoint, when I look at decide where I'm going to be sending my patrols out, I'm taking that information that comes from those reports to make those decisions about where to deploy those resources or where I've got a crime problem. If I've only got one dot on the map, that's not likely where I'm going to be sending those proactive patrols to do disruption.